We have someone we love to call Kaija the next media pack, but now, we can't call you Kev. So what shall we call you?
My name is Kaija. My voice is a bit under the weather this morning. It's usually not that hoarse, but I'm the team lead for Afro Mobile.
All right.
Yes.
Great. Nice to meet you all today. So we're going to be going into a conversation that is also pretty much about content creation, but more of who hosts this content. After it has been, put together and stuff like that, how does it go out there to the viewer? With, of course, Afro Mobile, the center of this conversation. I'll start with you, team lead, Afro Mobile. What is this all about? As an app, at least that we understand.
So Afro Mobile is a mobile application in simple terms. But if we go into the detail of it, it's a content distribution platform. And why we do not restrict ourselves to calling ourselves a streaming platform or application is because we do much more than that. So what we do with Afro Mobile is we disseminate content in all of the available formats currently on the international market, which is text, which is video, and audio. Perhaps in the future, there'll be dissemination of feeling like content that's not yet available. So and in doing that, we work with different partners of all calibers. So we work with radio stations, we work with TV stations, we work with DJs, we work with podcasters. We are looking at working with film and all other potential content creators as the market grows. And our reason for the platform really was to bring together different forms and formats of content for the different content categories in one place, into a marketplace, to make it easy for the consumer. Because it's quite clear that, like the previous panel stated, the attention span of consumers keeps dwindling by the day. So it's really unfair for us to assume that one would upload 100 applications to consume different brands. It would be the equivalent of having 100 decoders to consume 100 TV stations in your household. So what we are saying as Afro Mobile, let us get all of these brands together into one place. So if you want to watch a news bulletin in Luganda on one TV station and another English bulletin on another TV station, it's just a switch in station on the same platform. That way, we are minimizing the burden of space consumption on the users' mobile devices, but also making it very convenient to make these switches. So that's the short and full of this. And the platform is really international. We are not guarded by any kind of borders or boundaries, so you can access us anywhere in the world.
All right.
Yeah.
Quite the overview. I feel like I know it so well right there. But so DJs, podcasting, TV, video on demand, you mentioned, radio stations, among others, or text as well, as far as, digital newspapers or something like that is digital publications. All right. So, Kevin, I'm going to come back to you, because I have the sneaky feeling that you are the one who will lead us to why we have Aisha joining us this particular one. The big conversation is about all these people that are providing you with this content, the over 40 TV stations, the big number of radio stations, the people who are, because I know we have DJ mixers on this app and this platform right there. So, hey, now I know our house parties will have DJ mixers off the TV and stuff like that. But all of these people are investing in trying to get this content together. Today we are discussing how this content makes money. Is there a plan where we can come through and have these content creators actually gain from uploading their content on the Afro Mobile app or platform?
Oh, sure. Yeah, so beyond us introducing the option to be able to access our content or the content of our partners on multiple platforms, today we are here to talk about commercialization of the platform.
Oh, amazing.
And as it was from earlier conversations from the brilliant panelists, it's time that as a country, as a continent, we embraced the idea of commercializing content. And this in bid to match up to other countries or continents world over that pay for content, because it should be a paying industry like the rest of them. It's an employing market, you know. So, and today we are here to say that in the next 2 weeks, we've been here for about 1 year and a half. We've evolved over time, put out as many versions of the mobile app that we was talking about earlier. Now we're on the web. It's time that we got some dollars in there. One, to pay back our partners because they invest heavily in this content. Yeah, and so in that way, we are commercializing both locally here in Uganda, but also the diaspora, because like I said earlier, Afromobile is consumed anywhere in the world. And also true to us is that we are not just locally bound in terms of content. We've expanded our market to Kenya, to Rwanda, to South Sudan, and we are looking to living true to the African dream. So the platform is here to be a marketplace for African brands to grow African content on a relatable platform that is grown and locally groomed.
All right.
Yeah? And as it has been, it's not a new norm here that people pay to consume content from platforms like Netflix, Hulu, and all of those.
Okay.
Even YouTube, that a lot of people assume to be free, is not exactly free because they advertise within the content that you consume. So they make money, and that way they are able to pay the content creators that upload the content there.
So how much do I need to part with? Well, over the next 2 weeks, like you stated, how much will I need to be parting with to be able to access this content?
So over the next 2 weeks, our costs locally will be as low as 300 shillings an hour, 500 shillings a day, 1,500 shillings a week, and 5,000 shillings a month. But for our consumers in the diaspora, and that's everybody else beyond Uganda, it's $2.99 a month.
Okay.
Yeah. And $34.99 annually. Yeah.
All right. Relative, but sounds accessible as far as that is concerned. Now, of course, we will be having this as well being streamed on the NBS Live channel on Afromobile. We actually are streaming it there. So, yeah, make use of that as we transition from TV to the app live in the few minutes that we do have. Of course, yes, so the big conversation right there is the fact that, yes, the Afromobile app, actually two big conversations here. The Afromobile app is moving on from it being just the app and being a platform. You can access it on your smart TV, on your laptop and all of that, and that is through www.afromobile.com. That is one thing. We are also saying that for all the content creators that have been, of course, supporting, and those that will get on board to support, to provide content on this app, will soon be also earning from it, and that is through us who are consuming it, parting with as little as 300 shillings per hour, 500 per day, 500 shillings per week. Is that? The lowest possible rates available. So yes, it is something that will be going into high gear, and of course a lot of communication will be going on with